Hey, what's up, everybody? Lorenzo with Alternative City Comics, here with my weekly comic book haul. This week, not only a couple big books, but for some reason I have a shit ton of books here. Let's get started right away and see what we have. I have a couple of from last week. Like this one is a freebie that a lot of people got last week. I didn't pick my copy up. This is the Future State preview warm-up thing that they're giving away. There's one with a light blue border or a dark blue border. I forget which. It's not this one. It has like some value on it, but don't care. We'll see what happens with this. I don't have high hopes for it, quite frankly. Next is The Boys, Dear Becky, number 7. Anything with The Boys, as far as I'm concerned, is good. Having a heck of a time getting rid of my Boys number 1. I'm trying to sell on eBay right now. It's like I guess everybody that wants a copy has got a copy already, or maybe it's cooling off some. The saturation from the TV show is not happening as much, but good story. Garth Ennis and all that rot. And Unkindness of Ravens. I just have a good feeling about this from Boom Studios. I don't know, another kind of spooky, offbeat story from the publisher that can do no wrong, and we'll see what happens with that in the future. Now, The Union is the thing I picked up because I heard that something. You probably already read it. Someone has a major character or a character is killed at the end, I think, or there's some event that happens in here. So this is just a pure number 1 spec pickup as far as what if this is an important issue at some point. So there's that. It's about the British superheroes. And Erratic, number 1 of 5. I got the B cover, which is the Care Andrews cover. I like his stuff. This is about a teenager who has powers for like 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes, which is just so teen angsty. It's just not even funny. So I'm just trying this one out to see what I think of it, and picking up the usual number 1 just to see what's to it. The spec thing. Speaking of spec, Firepower number 6. I am not reading Firepower. I bought the first 2 issues. Once again, just covering my bases. But I heard something happens in this issue. Could be a first appearance. Could be something people tell me that's good. Robert Kirkman, so it's probably not bad, But I got to curtail my subscriptions and stuff. So maybe I'll pick up Firepower and drop something else, depending on what I think about this issue here. Modoc. Yeah, this is Modoc number 1 of a limited series, co-written by Patton Oswalt. If he's involved in it, he's a funny guy. He's probably got some good input into the story. Who knows how much he actually wrote it of the story. It's we'll see when celebrities co-write stories or write quote unquote stories. It could be a crapshoot. So I'll give this one a chance. It's another number 1 this week. And that brings us to Inkblot. I can't tell you how disappointed I am in Inkblot. I had high hopes for this. I read the first issue. First issue, okay, not bad, didn't blow me away, but not terrible. I thought, okay, well, I'll sub to it and give it another chance. The whole Kubert thing, but I've read the second and third issues just a couple of days ago, and too late to cancel my subscription. But no matter what happens in this issue, I'm done. The second and third issues are just clearly showing that they don't really know where they're going with this, and they kind of want you to come along for the ride anyway. And I don't think anyone who wasn't named Kubert would get a shot with some books that an ongoing series that doesn't have a direction. I mean, they use too many panels where the cat just goes meow, and like, okay, I get it, it's a cat. It doesn't say, they don't tell you what the relationship with the cat is to stuff that's happening. Last issue, it was riding a sea serpent for some reason. You know, cats say lots of things. My cat Yo-Yo says like cats can make up to almost 100 noises. Unlike dogs, they can only make like a dozen or so. Cats are incredible, and the only thing that the damn cat says is meow. So it just speaks volumes as to like just how bad this series is, and yeah, thank God it's over. Heavy, however, I did catch up on it, and it's pretty good. Uh, the telltale issue is issue number 2. Issue number 2 usually, if you stick around for 2 issues, you can usually find out if something's going to sink or swim. I should know that by now, but I'm finding out the hard way in some cases. This one got better with the second issue, when his nemesis showed up in the afterlife, and they're teamed up. Of course, they're teamed up to go out and be heavies in the world and wreak havoc on people who deserve it. So this is taking an upturn. There may be a review on this in the future. We'll see. The review list of stuff is very long and storied, so we'll see what happens with that. Okay, Daredevil number 25 could be. I'm not sure. I'm not when Chip Zdarsky's run is going to come to an end on Daredevil, but it's going to come out every week or every 2 weeks. You're going to lose me. I'm not down with that. That bi-monthly, bi-weekly, whatever it is, every other week kind of a thing. To me, comic books should come out every month, and it just costs too damn much. There's too damn many of them to have them coming out every 2 weeks. So, but this is a good story, and Daredevil is a well-written character in many cases, and one of my favorite characters. But I don't know. Spider-Man, the same thing. I dropped him at, the Brand New Day series. That's like, okay. Plus, I hated the reboot, and then they're going to tell me now I got to buy like 3-4 different titles twice a month. No, thank you. So they're going to try the same stuff with DD. It's not going to fly. Next is Jenica 2, I think, is also coming out every 2 weeks. This is a Turtle title. I better check out number 1. I haven't had a chance to read that one yet, because next thing you know, I'll be 4 deep in this, and it'll suck. So we'll see what happens with this. The Turtle titles are doing well now. Most of them are pretty well done, and good things are coming from this franchise, I think. And speaking of good stuff, here's Thor number 10, Donny Cates Thor. Now, they're going, a lot of you old heads like me out there will remember the Don Blake character, Thor's identity, or he switches with, kind of like Captain Marvel, Shazam does with Billy Batson. He switches with Don Blake, just so he can, I don't know, I thought it was actually Thor back in the day when the Marvel Superheroes cartoon was out. With Thor in the 60s cartoon with the bad animation, but this time they've explained it. They've Donny cased it all up, and he's explained that Blake goes to this utopian place, which has become kind of maddening, and it's driven him over the edge. So those of you who read the book know what I'm talking about, and so the Don Blake thing has gone horribly wrong. So I'm curious to see what the hell's next for Don Blake and Thor in this title. One of my favorite books, that Texas Blood. Texas Blood, not for everyone. I heard some people say it's too slow moving for them. Well, welcome to Texas. Welcome to the South. You got to have symbiote fights in every issue, and this is definitely not for you. This is a well-written book. I continue to recommend it, and this is one book I'm definitely going to keep on my sub list, no matter what happens. Now, one of the books I'm excited about, I know King in Black's coming up, but one of the books I'm excited about is this one. I could be completely wrong, but there's a lot of potential for Knock 'em Dead. I even ordered Bueller's limited edition to like 80 copies, I thought, something like that, or maybe even less. He has a small print run. So I've got another issue of this one coming, and this is probably my reading copy from Aftershock Comics about a comedian that I guess takes a dark turn at some point. Most people that know comedians know that a lot of comedians are very tortured people. Most artists are very tortured people, and they're laughing on the outside. And this could go a lot of good ways, or it could just totally suck. So hopefully it will go in one of the good directions. And I'm definitely trying this one out, and I'm looking forward to reading it. Batman: The Adventures Continue. No disappointment here. This is my favorite Batman book. Don't mind saying. Sure, the James Tynion ones was good throughout the Joker War run, and maybe going forward we'll see. But this, with the cartoony look and the classic Batman Adventures stories, I'm liking this a lot. This is number 7, I believe, of 8. So there's one more of this one coming too, and there's also a monthly book, Strange Adventures, number 7. Another one like that Texas Blood that some people just don't have the patience for. This is a 12-issue limited series. This one's Tom King, and if you're a fan of stuff that's understated and things like that, I was a fan of Mad Men. A lot of people couldn't stand to watch Mad Men because there was actually absolutely no action in there, but I loved it. So people who love cerebral, dark, moody things will probably like this too. And so far, it has not disappointed. Here's the first new Bat book of the week: Batman Catwoman. Batman Catwoman. What can you say? I mean, they've been on again, off again. It's just like Spider-Man and between Gwen and Mary Jane and the Black Cat. He's got his little girl thing going on. So does Batman. He has Talia and Catwoman and who knows who else. But Catwoman is his main squeeze. And this story, I think, is kind of Elseworlds. It's going to be a 12-issue limited series. But it's going to be a limited series, I know that. And DC's going to pause all their other books pretty soon. So, yeah, this may be one of the only Batman books going for a while. So I'm going to check it out and see if it's good. And speaking of regular Batman, James Tynion, well, every other week. So here we go. I guess, I don't know if he's still, I think they're battling for Gotham now, him and Ghostmaker. So got Ghostmaker and Harley and the Clown Slayer on there. Maybe Clown Slayer and Harley are going to become friends now. Who knows? I'm still looking at Clown Slayer's motivation. Is it really that strong to be as brutal as he is? I don't know. We'll see about that. And I tell you, I very well may drop this book in favor of the Batman Catwoman, because after Joker War, I'm just not going to be buying it twice a month. Just not. Fantastic Four road trip. I was hoping to get like the Thing cover where it's like he's just peeling his rocks off. But here is like you can get the idea of like what's going on with something's going on. I don't know. Maybe this is all in their minds. It's all a bad dream. But yeah, this is just a tryout to see what's this series is like. One of my favorite groups, one of my favorite comics. I hate to see the Thing in stress because I love the Thing. The Thing's a great guy. He's a good dude. All right, winding down. Null, Marvel Tales Null, which I guess collects some of the key issues in the Venom, Carnage, Null storyline. A guy like me who doesn't have the entire run, who's not like a super Venom head, this may be useful to me to figure out what the hell's going on with the whole King in Black thing. Yeah, it's $8. I know. But it's a one-time thing. I'm not buying all those King in Black titles, not by any stretch. This book, I think there's a handbook and the actual King in Black series is all I'm going to subscribe to. If I miss anything other than that, I'll just get over it. And of course, the final book, King in Black, the one we've all been waiting for, the Peach Momoko cover. Peach is a polarizing artist as well, but she's going to be all Marvel coming up pretty soon. This is what everyone's waiting for. Like, everyone's life is going to change. It's going to make the world better. King in Black is here. All hail the king. Life will be measured in before King in Black and after King in Black. It's just like a major event, like 9/11 or something. I don't know. It's just, I just hope it lives up to all the hype. I have my doubts, but I'll collect the limited series and a couple of one shots like the Symbiote Spider-Man. Oh, haven't made my mind up on that yet. I'll maybe give it one more issue, see if I'm going to sub to that. But there's just so many, and like, hey, I got my indies I want to keep track of too. I still love some of the capes and masks, but I'm going to focus more on indies going forward. So yeah, it's we'll see what happens with this. This better be good. I mean, I'm sure people have read it already because I'm a day late anyway. So yeah, that's all I have for this week. So it's a pretty big stack, for me at least. I'm going to do some hard cuts and get rid of some titles that I'm not enjoying as much, or I don't know. I just don't see the point in getting. But I'm still going to buy comics every week, and when I do, I will make a video about it. So thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I got 2 review videos I put out on Tuesday, which I do every Tuesday. I'm going to do another drawing video either tomorrow or Saturday. So until then, thanks everybody, and I'll see you in my next video. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up.